Again, VOD cells will not understand unless they watched unless they watched the field intensity video. But as you can see, I'm literally the butcher. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a pretty good look on me. And welcome back from the BRB. I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna play some Doom 64. Yes, this is why the BRB took so long. I had to go change. Otato E-boy arc. I don't know. I'm saying the pink hair, it just looks pretty good on me. Blue eyes are pretty good too. I don't know. You're looking a bit pale, pal. This is how I normally look. My same skin tone. Anyway, let's start with Doom 64. Oh, the deep lore. Nobody's gonna get this. Oh, see now, like, the way I'm positioned, like it just cuts off like below my sleeves. That looks a bit strange. Gotta edit that. I don't know. Let me just lower myself, right? But no, you gotta see my cool shirt, right? I don't know. Let's just lower it, right? Let's just keep it low. No big deal. Sweet lore, absolute lore. We're all about lore here on the Otato channel. I don't know what else to tell you. All about lore. Anybody asks what the hell, you weren't there, man. You weren't there. It's true. You know what? I'm such a big fan of lore, right? We're gonna make... Okay, why is this so loud? Hold on. Hold on. Best Doom opening here. It's really loud. We're gonna make history right here, right? Right. There we go. You guys now get to decide history, right? It's up to you, the people, to decide the fate of this channel. the direction the lore goes will be up to live chads, VOD cells seething. I think I have to lower the volume of the game though. Oh my god. Let's see. Who's votes are 50-50 brown and pink. We'll see how it is at the end of the stream. I already cast my vote. Oh, for the pussy arc. I don't know what that means. It was this. It's the same look. Brown suits your down-to-earth vibe. Well, I mean, brown is my natural hair color. You know, I had to dye my hair for this visual gag. So Doom 64 is like the only Doom game I've never beaten. Again, let me know if the game is too loud or too quiet. It's fucking really loud for me. I don't know how it comes through for OBS. I have the hiccups now. But what did I miss? The pee-pee poo-poo lore. Yes, you missed you missed the deep lore. If you weren't here for all of field intensity earlier tonight, then you won't understand what's going on. But I made an offhand comment about how you have to cut me off. Are you just fucking saying somebody I used to know now? But I made an offhand comment about me literally being Bocher, and that you'll see me with pink and blue hair, pink hair and blue eyes in the future. And so I spent my time during the BRB effectively doing just that. Again, if you're here for the field intensity part of the stream, then you will be laughing and shitting your balls. However, if you were not, then you're probably just confused. You were saying, okay. You didn't have to cut me off. Hate that song, by the way. The guy singing it's such a twerp. Looks fine to me. Son, what is a bochi? Hit that boy bochi. Every time I hear BRB, I'm reminded I wasted money on Together B&B. Absolute shit game got my refund. Like bed and breakfast? Looks fine to me. Well, you have to cast your vote, right? If you want the pink to stay, now's the time to vote. Somebody voted for other. If you voted for other, you better fucking say what you want it to be. Otherwise, that's just a count for something else. Bochitato the cock. I don't know why I put other. Just figured I might as well, right? Some lurker probably just put other. I don't think I changed the yeah, it still says postal brain damage on my end. Alright, it's still Half-Life. Let me switch that to Doom 64. My bad. I forgot to change the game. Professional streamer. This guy sucks cock. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. No, but like for real though, like honestly, on God, who voted for other? What do you want? The voice is perfect. Otato with the Joker color scheme. You want me with green hair and purple? Well, I can do that as like a gag one day, right? As like a maybe next Halloween, right? Remind me. I'll set up a Joker model. But for my permanent look, I don't know if I can be the Joker 24/7. That's just a little too silly. I can't wait for the thumbnail of this one. It's gonna be so different for no reason. Entering the Terraformer. I didn't vote for other, but why not red hair? I mean, that's close to pink. I don't know, red's a little aggressive, right? Be a gamer and use the Joker clothes? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a suit. I don't know, like red is kind of, I guess, just changed the mug to a can of Monster Energy. I need to change it to Bridges Energy, right? Because they took Monster Energy out of the definitive edition of Death Stranding or whatever. Which really, honestly, it was a big disappointment to me. I'll be real, okay? I'm kind of like retarded when it comes to like how I make decisions for like things that I buy. And I hadn't bought Monster in like a really long time. Or at least like not, well, okay, not the regular like original Monster. I hadn't bought that in a while. But I started drinking that again because I don't know, something about Death Stranding. I was like, man, it started as a joke, right? I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna walk around, right, with my can of Monster Energy, be Mr. like just like John Death Stranding. I'm kind of retarded. Humble water filter merchant. Listen, I'm not saying you should buy my water filters, but you should totally buy my water filters. So I'm a little retarded. Hits the fat booth. Change the whole model for a can of soup. Ah, yes, a nice can of otato soup. Oh, son of bitch. I forgot. Yeah, this is... I hate this one. I don't remember how it works. It teleports around and... I think there's switches somewhere. I don't remember. Oh. Okay, I see now. Oh, so just gonna stay there. Is there a run button? Why are you buying clothes at Soup? Soup sounds like a Japanese shoegaze band. Well, if I wasn't dead set on starting a band called Gaping Chest Wounds, Soup would be my second choice. Oh, input. Findings? Is there a run button? Speed, space, auto run, left stick, caps lock. Okay, so I have to tip caps lock. Oh. There's a band called Hatebeak, and that the vocalist is a bird. Is that the one that sings? Oh, no, that's a Korean band, right? And that was a pterodactyl, not a bird. Hatebeak. Alright, so I don't know if you ever heard of this game called Snoot Game. Good name for a pub, the Gaping Bussy. I don't know what the fuck kind of pub you're going to. Rent a Peak. So true, so true. Rent a Beak. I'm starting to feel a little hungry. I probably should have not wasted my time for a silly little joke during the BRB and maybe actually gotten like a snack. I have some baguette I could toast, but I don't really have anything to go with it. So, I kind of thought about like doing something incredibly fucking cursed, like literally a parrot, and it sings quite well. Oh my god, no way. That's pretty cool, actually. I thought about making something really cursed and using the baguette for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just to really, you know, it's an American-French fusion. Oh wait, I forgot. Fuck. Is the baguette gluten-free? How the fuck do you get gluten-free bread? Just take the fucking gluten out of the bread. I also have some brioche that I got because I bought the baguette that with my soup when I have soup. I've been on a real soup kick lately, so I've been eating a lot of soup. You get bread on the deck, bread on the floor, toast it. That's right. But gotta say, but yeah, I got some brioche. But I take your balls out of your nutsack and feed it to you? That's pretty rude. I wouldn't eat those. I'd be like, no thank you, I'm full. Brioche is nice soft bread. I got it from the bakery. Don't fuck with the French baguette. I dipped that shit in my soup. I put it in the oven for 3 minutes. It was nice golden brown. Honestly, I probably should put it in for 4. Because, it wasn't really, it wasn't exactly right. I know in the future. 4 minutes. Put that shit in the oven, nice and toasted. Right? And then you dunk that shit in a nice bowl of soup. I had some lentil soup with some roasted vegetables. Delicious. Again, paprika, onion, garlic. Okay, hold on. Why is Doom 64 so weird? Like, right off the bat. Like, what? Where am I supposed to go? I drop down here. Save. Oh! Nothing. That's the danger zone, it looks like. You gotta know the way, my brother. Oh, okay. This map doesn't make much sense. Oh boy, I sure do wonder why Midway isn't around anymore. I had to go into the danger zone. That was my issue. I was being a pussy. The game ever? True. This is one of the games ever. Okay, now somebody else voted for other. Which one of you chuckle fucks did that? And explain yourself. If there's votes for other and nobody has explained them, I'm just gonna roll a dice and put it towards one of the other ones. Midway reminds me of my time playing Spy Hunter. Other, put on the maid dress. Next stream. I also went for other. I went to see Joker Tato. You motherfucker. Actually, no, not next stream. You know what? If I ever play Viscera Cleanup Detail. How about that? If I ever play Viscera Cleanup Detail, I'll do that. I just need to actually buy that game. Problem is I don't actually own it. I think I have like the Shadow Warrior version. I'm no longer asking. Put the damn maid dress on. Alright, well, you know the drill. You gotta pay your maid if you want one. Man, I keep trying to look up. Okay, I thought it was gonna fucking crush me. That's my cock and ball torture device because my cock and ball are so large. Whoever wants to see the maid dress gotta pay for the game. You know, pay me money. Ko-Fi link in the description below. I've seen some streams of people like I can tell they're using the same program I use. Having no way to look up seems quite anxiety driving. It's just it's a little frustrating, especially since I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little babby when I play Classic Doom most of the time when I play with source ports with mouse look because I got spoiled by build engine games. But yeah, I see people sometimes, you know, again, they use the same program I use, and I notice their avatars, a lot of them are like cat girl maids. And like, listen, I know I'm not one to talk, but when your model is a cat girl maid with gigantic breasts and your voice is deeper than mine, I understand, right? I understand. But like, it's just, it takes me out of the experience, my guy. I'm sorry. Again, I'm not one to talk, right? Nowadays with the mouse sensitive don't rotate at 360 speed all the time, it feels wrong. Having I almost read the same thing twice. Speaking of the build engine, have you played Ion Fury? I have not. I remember back when it was called Ion Maiden and Iron Maiden sued them. It was bullshit. But I've been meaning to play it. It's literally like cross-dressing with a deep voice. Suppose you're putting me in an awkward situation here, my guy. I don't know, like Ion Wiener. People say I have a nice voice for radio. I don't believe them. When I was studying radio, studying broadcasting, I was taking my radio classes. We would have projects that we made, and we would like record. We had a project, well, at least my advanced radio course, right? We would have a project due at the end of every week, and we would share it with the rest of the class, and we would each, our professor would critique us, but then we would also like give, you know, critiques to our fellow students. And I was playing one of my projects. And I had like I would talk about like just strange topics, because it wasn't like, you know, it was like if you would have like a radio show, but it was just be like a short segment, right? Like I think 3 minutes tops. And so like I would do like projects about just like, I would condense down like a strange story I read about or like heard about somewhere, and I'd research it and then, you know, try to get it to fit in that 3 minutes. And one day I presented one of my, I think I did something about like Bonzi Buddy, right? What the project wasn't really important. It was my professor's reaction. He listens to my delivery and he's like, "Are you trying to get into radio or phone sex?" I was just like, huh? And he's like, "Why are you delivering your lines like that?" I'm like, "What do you mean? That's just how I talk." And he's like, "Well, stop talking like that." I was like, "The fuck you mean stop talking like that? It's how I talk." So I guess according to one professor I had in college, I have a voice for phone sex. Get any funny ideas? I don't know anything about regular sex, let alone phone sex. What? That's one weird way to put things, radio or phone sex. Well, I mean, it was a radio course, so, like, we should have... The idea was that I didn't sound like radio. I sounded like phone sex. Which, again, is strange to me. I only know about sex from the Bloodhound game. If I had a teacher telling me this shit, I would assault him and throw him out the window. I mean, it was pretty funny. I mean, it was a little bit funny at my expense. I was a little uncomfortable. Not like uncomfortable, like the remarks made me uncomfortable, just like having a room full of people suddenly now imagining me as a phone sex hotline operator. You know, that's like it's kind of like if you know everyone's suddenly imagining you naked. Don't imagine me naked, chat. Suddenly now I feel like someone is. Yeah, that was fun. Again, that's part of my misadventures of college. Was that. Now you're forever the phone sex guy. Yeah, like, there's a room full of people who probably remember me as the phone sex guy. I mean, to be fair, I remember that story. I can only imagine cute tomboy girls or monster girls naked. Well, I'm... You know what? That's fair. You know, I'm something of a monster myself. Because you know what they say, you are what you eat, and... Well, I don't eat, but I drink a lot of monster energy. I don't understand this. Doom 64 have like understandable levels challenge impossible? What? I don't understand. Water in the fire. Hope you like Bad Boys, because I'm bad at everything. Guessing if the teacher was at least friendly, but the way it sounded, I felt like he insulted you or something. No, he was a pretty funny guy. He definitely didn't insult me. It was definitely a funny. I worked with him a lot. He also, this might sound backwards, because, but I did my internship with the school radio station when it was brand new. So I worked with him a lot because he was my station manager, and he was always really nice to me, always really encouraged me. He did have a sometimes a funny way of telling me if something I did was wrong, but no, he was definitely one of my favorite professors. That's quite fine, but I had my share of ass pain teachers. Yeah, no, it's fine. My time, at least studying broadcasting in community college, was overall pretty positive. I did have one professor. He was a bit of a dickhead. He was really knowledgeable, but he kind of tore me a new asshole once because he was going on some tangent about some really boring shit. So I started doodling in my notebook. And he was like, what are you, in fucking middle school? Why the fuck are you drawing in your notebook? And I was like, fucking boring, bro. like, and I was like, bro, you're talking about some shit I do not give a fuck about. Like, I don't know, he ended up being like he gave me a lot of shit, but I think he was still like, I think he just had that kind of personality. No. Yeah, by the way, epilepsy warning, I guess. Jesus Christ. Because, I remember at the end of that semester, he was like, oh, you're coming back next semester? Like, I want to, like, I'd like to see you come back. And I was like, well, and I was like, well, I forgot what I told him. But I was like, I plan on coming back, and he's like, what do you mean you plan? Are you or are you not? And I was like, well, you know, I should, if nothing goes wrong. And he's like, what could go wrong? What do you mean you should? Like, it's a yes or no answer. I'm like, well, I can't give a yes or no because I don't know if I'm gonna get hit by a bus. And he just looked at me like I was a fucking asshole. And I was like, it's true. Like, I could walk out of the fucking classroom today and get hit by a bus. And I won't make it back to school next semester. That's when he told me to get the fuck out of space. It was funny though because you know, studying broadcasting, there's a lot of like no vulgarity, right? Because you can't swear on the air. But those guys was you know, those guys, they swore like sailors. I mean, I do too. Funny story about my swearing though is most of the time when I swear, it's just kind of like a force of habit, as like a filler word. Because I'm either trying to think and I say or a lot, or if I say fuck and I'm like breaking out of a stutter, because I have a problem with stuttering. But sometimes the only way to really like get myself out of that or to like avoid it is if I just fucking like swear. and now it's just kind of stuck like part of my vernacular, and it's kind of sucks because it's pretty unprofessional if I need to like work, or if I'm like around my mom, because she'll beat my ass if I swear around her. But you know, yeah, it's like even as an adult, right? I'm afraid of swearing around my mom. Like, wish I was hit by a truck, got turned into Isekai Oji-san. I'm gonna be an old man in another world. I think what's funny is like the first time I cursed in front of my dad though, he wasn't like mad. He just kind of like perplexed. He was just kind of like, I guess, perplexed looking. Like oh, you're gonna, like, you're comfortable enough saying fuck around me? You know, I mean, I was like, hey, you know, he curses in front of his dad, so I mean, like, isekai idea where the kid punches the truck back and sends the driver to another world, heaven. I can't remember what it's called, but there's that one isekai where it's like the dude is just basically like Ryu from Street Fighter, and he's just like, I think it's like, what, karate champ or something like that. And he just he doesn't want any like powers or anything like that, or like weapons or armor, when he, like, no magic. When he goes in the other world, he's just like, I just want to be able to like fight things. And like, all he does is fight. I'm like, that guy, such a Chad. The chain gun in this game is probably the best of classic Doom. I'm gonna be real with you, chat. Just, it feels so punchy. The chainsaw in this game is absurd, though. I was gonna say, like, isekai idea where, like, the kid gets hit by a truck and just fucking dies. But, that's almost kind of like Zombieland Saga, except obviously they become zombies. I just have a problem remember what I'm saying or what I'm about to say. It makes me stutter. No, I have a legitimate, like, speech impediment that makes it difficult for me to, like, get words out sometimes. It's actually pretty embarrassing because I remember it happened to me twice where somebody asked me my name and I couldn't, like, get it out. And it was really annoying. The first time I felt really fucking stupid about it because I was like, I was ordering food and I was like spilling my spaghetti. Not because, like, the stuttering wasn't part of me spilling my spaghetti. I stuttered, and then I got all self-conscious about it because I was thinking, oh my god, like, now I'm stuttering and the girl's gonna think that I'm stuttering because I think she's cute or something. I'm spilling my spaghetti, and now I'm actually spilling my spaghetti because of how I appear and not anything about how I feel. And so it was like a negative feedback loop of just being stupid. And then the second time that happened, I was trying to vote and they were asking me my name. And I couldn't say it. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna think I'm trying to vote under someone else's name. I'm gonna commit fraud. They're gonna send me to jail. I'm gonna get murdered by a skinhead named Knife Face. Maybe that last part wasn't actually what was rolling through my head, but you know how it is. I don't have a stutter, but I do forget certain words and I have a hard time trying to speak up. Yeah, I kind of throughout my whole life, perpetually, I have not really spoken up because of the stutter. Because, yeah, like, the public school system is pretty cruel. So, you know, kids will chew each other alive, and I learned pretty early not to put myself in a position to set where I'm set up to be eaten alive by my classmates. You know, it's how you operate on the hood streets of the public school. Isekai idea: after the kid gets hit by a truck, everything's normal, but his steel pipe sound effect plays every 5 minutes. You gotta have the Clane from the 2016 Berserk series. I was gonna say, Isekai idea: the kid gets sent to another world after getting hit by a bus or truck or something. But we have to follow the aftermath of his family grieving instead of him actually going to the fantasy world. Like my brain can't follow a normal convo and I have ADHD and I mostly problem focusing and memory loss. Yeah, I have some problems with focus and my memory. And I like to joke about that I probably have some kind of undiagnosed ADD or something, but I can't really confirm or deny unless I actually go seek help. But that takes like time. I don't really actually know how to go about that. What, like go to a doctor and be like, hey doc, I think I have ADD. Like, then what? I don't know. I know it's like untreated ADD and like untreated depression can cause like the same, like, can cause symptoms that seem like the other. But that's pretty annoying too. It's like, I thought I had ADD, but it turns out I'm just fucking depressed. I thought I was depressed, but it turns out I just have ADD. And the doctor's like, ADD's nuts, Lamau. Yeah, I'd get fucking styled on by the doctor. Like, then what? Then I'll really be depressed. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I treat ADHD and get you depressed as well. Yeah. I don't know. It's a crazy minefield. These were all doors the whole time. Who would have thunk? Again, what's with Doom 64's level design just being so, like, weird? I sent a psychiatrist to therapy once. Well, somebody's gonna have to give them therapy, right? You don't work that job. Did not need it eventually. I don't know how much I'd want to take, like, drugs to be normal, though. Like... But I know, like... I've once fallen asleep after, like, chugging an energy drink, so, I don't think normal people do that. Sucker punch him for talking about my dear mother. Okay, well... Wait. But you're not even the same chat member. Okay. I have the yellow key. That room is... How do I get the red key now? What? Hold on. What is this room? Doom? What the fuck? I guess something else happened somewhere. I don't... Something happened somewhere else? Can't even... This fucking game. What? There we go. Right? Sorry, my brain, when excited, feels like sewer slut music. Yeah, people with ADHD do sure love fucking breakcore. We are all one person. There is no chat. You've been in a coma for 20 years. Ah, I see, I see. Well, you know, that's why I don't keep the chat for the VODs, because, like, I could have the chat on the screen, or I could, you know, just keep the live stream up with all the games I play, which just sounds like a mess, honestly. Which is why I don't do that. But, like, I could have the chat on the screen, but I don't know. To me, I like the idea that if you're watching the VOD, you just have to, like, hear me read chat. And you have to just assume chat is just all one person, because I will very rarely read the name of someone unless it's a particularly interesting name, or if it's like one of the mods. I'm specifically addressing them. But otherwise, you're all chat member. You're all chat. Unless you're here. Then you know who you are. Don't worry, I know who you are when I look. I can see your names, right? I can recognize them. You're all the collective. You're the fucking Borg. A bunch of demons. You're all Legion. A name like Thomas Turbate. Tom Turbate? I mean, I get Turbate, right? It's like name Big Chungus 39. No, that's not even like, that's not a particularly noteworthy name. Unless you say something monumentally stupid with that name. Virgin chat member versus Chad the Many. Like, just like System Cock. You'll be assimilated, you'll wear the maid dress, resistance is futile. Listen, I already have people trying to put me in the funny socks. Alright, you know how much mental stress I'm under every day? People coming at me. Wait, hold on. Don't think too hard about that last fucking coming at me. No, never mind. What the fuck? In Brazil, there's a common joke to make your name a weird combination of naughty words. How the fuck do I get the red key, though? Somebody tell me that? Gah! Huh? Got my programming socks on. That chat member said that, not me. Nope. I'm actually not even wearing socks. No, you cannot have proof. Like Harry Icehole? Oh, like Harry Asshole. Okay. Oh, okay, now I know what you mean. Yeah. Like Mike Hunt. Harry S. Plinkett. Stinky Tootsies. Cannot confirm or deny my Tootsies stink. Because I feel like if I answer that question, someone's gonna get excited about it. I'm the toe goblin, so... Iroquois Pliskin? I thought you were Solid Snake, but you're just Iroquois Pliskin. Bend over and Phil McCracken. Batman, I want that pussy. What? I'm just saying strange things. Finally, progress. Why would someone be telling Batman they want pussy? I don't... The bat pussy? My random shit goes through my brains. Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? Chat, what the hell are you talking about? Man. Chat, once the stream's over, just go and take a cold shower. I think you guys need it tonight. I don't know what that did. Oh, okay, I see what that did. Oh! Morning? No, it's nighttime for me, and that's all that matters. This stream runs on Pacific time, so unless stated otherwise. Will you join me, bros? It's good to save water. What are you doing, step chat member? I don't know why I used the rocket on a regular fucking shotgun, man, but... Oh my god, 8 votes. Oh man, tied. Oh, this is a cool map. Really taking advantage of the N64's ability to have colored lighting. Quake did that too. As much as the Quake N64 port bothers me for not having the Trent Reznor soundtrack. Remember, I'm a huge Trent Reznor fan. An unhealthy... Actually, is there such thing as a healthy Trent Reznor fan? Let's be real. Never go to a Nine Inch Nails fan's house. He'll show you his record collection and his thigh highs. I'll say though, the ambient, I like Nin, the musics are awesome. Don't give Nin fan the aux cable, they'll play shit like Ghosts 1 through 4. What, you don't like Old Town Road? I've actually never played Ghosts 1 through 4 in the car. You got the rocket launcher now. I do have the rocket launcher now. The super shotgun still destroys everything in its path. God, I love the super shotgun. One of the best video game weapons of all time. Truly the video game weapon of all time. So glad this game doesn't have fall damage. You have all the enemy. Yeah, there's a lot of cut enemies for Doom 64, or rather, like a lot of enemies that didn't come back from Doom 1 and 2. But of all the enemies to keep, like they really kept the Lost Soul. I once forced my father to listen to the hand that feeds for 3 hours straight. Oh my god. You know Daikatana? I do know Daikatana. I had a friend who, whenever we played Rock Band, I don't know if you've ever played Rock Band, but there were like, you'd play like set lists, and there were times where you would you'd pick a song for the set list, and every time he got to choose, he would always put That's What You Get by Paramore, and I fucking hated that song. And so like every time he did that, I would play The Hand That Feeds. Now I need to complain about Rocksmith, because Rocksmith doesn't fucking have like any nin in it at all. Luckily there's custom DLC, so I did get a good fix of nin, but Paramore, that's fucking cringe. They made a song for Twilight, which is double cringe. About the song or the game? The game called yeah, I know what fucking Daikatana is. I know it's a game. I didn't even know males listened to Paramore. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he liked that song so much. And then like, I remember I hated Paramore. I hated that fucking song. I hated Twilight, right? And I don't know why. Like, I was like, what? I was like in 8th grade, right? I remember I had a crush on this girl who she liked Twilight, and she was she listened to Paramore, I think, because they did the song for Twilight. And I don't know why that just like activated that memory, just talking about Paramore. I'm just like, fuck. I think he knew all that. I don't know if he was just playing Paramore to fuck with me, but like it worked, because like it all did, well, kind of, it made me pissed. It's just because, and not just because any of that, but I think just because I hated the song, you know? I guess John Romero made us all his bitch in a way. Probably. What the fuck? Again, why does every room in this game have to be like so weird? The original rocket launcher. Well, that one's a reference to the Quake one. Like, oh, okay. You do just run, but it just didn't work the first 2 times I tried. Watching porno because of the plot, Fate fans beat CFO. Okay, you don't have to call me out like that, alright? Alright, just because I like Fate Collide, Liner, Prisma Ilia doesn't mean anything about me, okay? I just think the fight scenes are really cool, okay? Oh boy, HDoom54. I am in internet porno. Internet porno. I require a source for that internet porno. Okay, but now how do I, like, this one I'm thinking, like, I don't play Genshin, I whack to Genshin. Well, now they have porno mods for Genshin, which really is just them saying, like, it's a nude mod. You can't really put the porno in the Genshin, but there are a lot of really talented people who draw art for Genshin. It's just a shame that, like, 70% of it's porno. Fucking horny-ass Genshin players. Bruh. What is this room? Oh, okay. So I think the problem is internet porno. I request a sauce. True grind set. You pay for your Genshin waifu. I whack on them for free on Rule 34. I don't even play that game, but I've seen the art. Everyone's seen the art. Oh, fuck no. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna... John Romero! Listen, all I know... Everyone wants to sniff there. I was gonna mention that guy, but I didn't know if I should do it by name. But... I may or may not have had my pants on when it happened. God damn it. He didn't make this game. I still want to blame him for making Doom. But, yeah, there's a guy on Reddit, which I know Reddit, but, he's a modern-day Diogenes with fucking shit he writes about all the fucking chicks from Genshin. It's... Wait, what the fuck? What does that do? There's a Genshin hair sniff guy? I'm not surprised there is a Genshin hair sniff guy. His name is, I Breed an Octoling, if you really want to, like, get into the depravity of this individual. Fucking hilarious post this guy makes, I'm gonna be real. But, because, like, you just go like, oh, he's like a hair sniff guy, right? Like, what, like, but no, his titles are so fucking funny. Are you kidding me? Oh, nice lost soul in fighting. I didn't even notice. Like the level of horny this guy is on is like unparalleled between any Genshin player. I'm not pistol starting. Oh. No, I guess I'm pistol starting, boys. Holy fuck. What? I fucking... Why is quick save? What the fuck? Just want it to be F5. How did they fuck up the key bindings so bad? Wait, what? Hold on, hold on. You've got me fucked up right now. Hold on. It's using multiple... What the fuck? Hold on. Okay, I guess I just can't have my actual fucking keybinds because it doesn't reset the key when I change it. So F6 and F9, I guess. That's so stupid. Who... This port was done by Night Dive? Holy fuck, Lois. Remember that time I pistol started Perfect Hatred? Like, okay, I'm like actually, like... I'm pissed about how stupid that decision is. What the fuck? How much time did I just waste? I got a pistol start? Oh, and this is the level the Hell Knights show up. Who is the best waifu in Genshin and why is it Venti? A lot of time. Sir? Do you want like an actual answer for that? Because, I mean, if you looked at me, you would probably know. Well, I mean, not right now. If you looked at me, you would be like, that's not a Genshin character. But if you looked at my regular appearance, you would know, probably, that my opinion on best Genshin waifu is, Utao. You go back and look at a lot of the old videos from before I was a VTuber. My icon was just a little MS Paint doodle of Utao. Best Genshin waifu is Obama. No, Obama Obunga is the best NBA player ever. That's a reference to my friend. He made his NBA 2K whatever fucking year it is. I don't give a shit. Character's name Obama Obunga. Which I guess we finally found out Obama's last name. Dude had broccoli head. Like, straight up. Like, the greenest afro I've ever seen. It was honestly incredible, really. I have another friend who, he made himself and his coworkers in like a wrestling game, and then just like put them in like Hell in a Cell. I don't know how I can do this level, guys. Pistol starting this shit. This is fucked up. Was it M. Dickey? Do I know any other French people? No, I don't. I typically make it a policy not to talk to many Western Europeans. Historically, I really only mostly get along with Eastern Europeans. I don't know why that is. I think Slavs just have a very interesting way of going about things. James Tuber didn't have Chain Gunner on the Boner Bastards. I'm fucking glad they didn't have Chain Gunner. Why they had to bring back Pain Elemental? I don't understand. Actually, no, they didn't, right? I think that was those are the Kakos with the arms, right? I don't even know. I don't know if I can deal with this level, guys. I'm like going insane. Yeah, is that the Kako? Yeah, I guess it is, right? It's not a pain elemental, because pain elementals would shoot, need a yellow key. Are you fucking me? Getting dicked around. Hey, yo, are you fucking me here? I'm trying to make some coffee here. But yeah, I do dislike how 64 doesn't have the agitated skeletons. They're my favorite Doom enemy. What's it? Doom enemy? Oh. I feel like maybe the Hell Knights are a little less beefy in this game. Not that I'm complaining. Definitely prefer it when they're easier to kill. Trumpet skeleton, the Doot. Doot game. I think I like asked if anybody, or I don't know if I asked, but I definitely offhandedly mentioned Snoot game earlier, and yeah, that a friend showed me that, and he really likes it, and I don't want to shit on it because it'd be rude, but man, I just don't get it. He's obsessed with Dinosaur Woman now. Like, why can't you just like human girls? Why can't you just like humans? I don't. You can like human boys. I don't care. Just what's with the dinosaurs, bud? Snooze game. He is a furry. Are you schizo enough to check out Cruelty Squad? Oh, I've checked out Cruelty Squad. I watched a friend play it, and I've decided I fucking hate Cruelty Squad. I like, not even like, not even trying to be like, I don't know, like, it's not like, oh, the game's like too much, or it's like too high art for me. Like, the main appeal of the game is that one-upped a garbage unreleased game, but in a vacuum it's very meh for VN standards. Okay, you're not talking about Cruelty Squad. Cruelty Squad, I legit cannot even watch that game in motion. Like, it is, watching that game makes me physically ill. Like, this is not a joke. I was watching my friend play it, and like, I've never really experienced motion sickness in a video game before, but Cruelty Squad did it to me, and it was fucking uncomfortable. And that's beyond the point of, like, just the UI of the game looks like a V shitpost. It looks like what people were doing to like make fun of Battleborn. Remember that? Like when they mishmash like 17 different HUDs together? That's what Cruelty Squad's UI actually looks like, unironically. And I don't understand. The appeal of Cruelty Squad is that it looks like shit on purpose. And like, it's got some too deep for you message about like corporatism or some shit. Like, you know what, bro? I actually do not give a fuck. And if you want to like make your epic ownage legit fucking dunk on like capitalism, why I don't want to pay $20 for your game, you fucking capitalist. Like, and your game looks disgusting. It sounds disgusting. I don't care how much of a joke it is. Slurpcore is stupid. I hate Slurpcore. I play slurpcore to make my friends physically gag when they hear it because it sounds like shitting. So I guess you'd say, you know, I feel pretty about Cruelty Squad. What? I'm just going in circles. No, I need to get back. I need to get back. I have the yellow key. I need to use the button. I had to check which game was Cruelty Squad, and yeah, it looks like Gangrene. It's annoying too, because I have friends who are like if you don't like their cool like hardcore gamer game, like they're like, oh, you're just like you're bad at games, and I'm like, no, like I just like I have a set of standards that this game does not meet, and they're different from your standards. Damn, I just looked up Slurpcore. I'm so sorry. Like, just like, fuck you, anime fella. Well, I mean, is that a threat or a promise? Got him. But it's like, I don't know. All because like your cool like hardcore indie game like makes you feel special, like doesn't mean that I have to like it. And it doesn't mean I'm bad at games if I don't like it. It just means it's not for me. The visual is disgusting, the gameplay is meh, the soundtrack probably sounds like heavy technocore trash, a shitfest. Like I said, it just makes me like physically ill. How did I raise this? Oh. Was that open before? I feel like Doom 64 is gaslighting me. What do you think of Hogwarts Legacy? Oh god, we're gonna get back into this. I don't know. I don't really like Harry Potter. I don't hate Harry Potter, it's just never really for me. I was a Percy Jackson kid. I kind of want to check it out because I've heard it's a pretty fun game. It's done well in reviews. I kind of wanted to check it out. Also, just to stir shit with people who wanted to harass streamers who played the game because there was a literal blacklist of people playing it. But if I understand, that website is no longer up. So that is a little disappointing. Can't say I'm surprised. If you are harassing people over their choice to play a video game, you're a cunt. If you are going out and buying like 10 copies of a video game to own the libs, you are a fucking dumbass. And if you're JK Rowling, you're a cunt. If you're anyone who disagrees with me, you're a cunt. I think that pretty much sums it up. Basically, I just kind of feel bad for the game devs because they got caught up in all this dumb shit, and I'm pretty sure all they really wanted to do was make a good game with what they were given. One thing, we have that too in France. Some people are canceling others over that. Yeah, I feel bad for Pikame because, like, she's Japanese and she got caught up in all this shit. It's because she has an English-speaking audience, or at least a larger English-speaking audience than other VTubers. But what I'm saying is that Japanese VTubers have been having a pretty good time with the game for the most part. It kind of seems like if you're playing the game on Twitch, you're just kind of asking for a bad time. Which is funny though, because it's one of the most watched games on Twitch, but I'm not on Twitch. I have a Twitch channel. I haven't used it since like Pokemon Legends came out. Because I was testing to see if I preferred YouTube or Twitch for streaming. Because I was like, oh well, maybe I'll get more viewers if I stream on Twitch. But as you can see, I still prefer YouTube. I prefer not being on Twitch. For me, YouTube just makes sense. It's where all my videos are. It's where they all end up. It seems kind of silly to, when I have a small viewer base, that ask them to go somewhere else to watch the streams when they're already subscribed to this channel, and it's like, it seems like hubris, right? To try to get someone to subscribe to a different channel. That's like the same thing with like my Twitter, right? I would use my Twitter to like give out updates and stuff every now and then. But I'm like, okay, it's a lot to ask already for someone to subscribe to the channel, right? Now I'm saying, hey, go follow me on Twitter, right? And it's just like, well, that's asking a little bit much. So now that I have the community tab, I'm pretty happy I don't have to like use that anymore. Okay. Oh, that's the pain elemental. Okay, so it is in this game. And it's fucking evil. What button is... Didn't I pick up the rocket launcher? What button's the rocket launcher? There we go. Why is the weapon switching in this game so ass? Still trying to fill the hole that Half-Life 1 left my own. Thought streamers are cringy. I don't want to share a platform with thought streamers. And that's a lot on Twitch, so... Not really interested in that. That's sexist. What's wrong with being sexy? Don't know what that did. What did this button do? Again, who hurt the Doom 64 devs? Like, why did they make their game like this? Why, yes, I am the sexiest sexes out there. How could you tell? It's not to like toot my own horn or anything, but pretty sexy. Pretty sexist. Now this is really cool too because I can't see. I have Berserk. Money? Do I need to rattle the can again? You're mentioning money? What? Please give me. There we go. Profiling. Description. I say it's a can. It's not a can. It's a gachapon capsule. That's all the money I've wasted on gacha. Okay, so I'm stuck down here where I can't see. Take over the US government just to force Valve to make Half-Life 3. You think they'd flee the country before they make Half-Life 3? Imagine Gabe Newell is an international fugitive. Because he won't make Half-Life 3. Okay, first of all, what's hitting me? How do I get back up? This is awful. I'll go medikit. I cannot see. After 7 years of waiting, we finally got a major update on TF2. Yeah, we already heard about that one. Kinda got me hungry. Alright. Just turned off the status bar. I fucking... Oh my god. This is an awful menu for a PC game. Just let TF2 die. I agree. How do I get up? I can't get up. Is this just supposed to be like a haha you fell? Like fallen and I can't get up. Why? Haha? Who made this shit? This is awful. I guess good thing. It was Fred Fox. Fred Fox? Oh, Fred Fox. Fred Fox. I don't remember what I had this set to. It isn't alive at all. The fans are on copium. Guys, I don't know how to say this. Maybe it's just tonight. But I'm starting to think that maybe I don't like Doom 64 very much. I don't know. It's just really like putting a hamper on my I want to play every Doom game on the stream. Blasphemous? I don't know. Like, it's good when it's good, but I feel like the level designers were fucking idiots. They make everything so cryptic. I think I was literally supposed to die down there, and I didn't. And there was no way up. Who makes something like that? I think your opinion is wrong, just like how you think Master Sword Continued is bad. Listen, I want to like Doom 64. I'm probably still going to finish playing Doom 64, but as it stands, I'm just very frustrated with Doom 64. So on that note, that means I'm probably going to end the stream now. Mostly because it's been 4 hours, but also I'm just mad at video games. I don't know what else to play. And I need to go step away and deal with my headache that's developed as a result of playing Doom 64, which is fine. So next week we'll have what's that game? We'll have some FNAF 3. And then we'll maybe try some Faith again. I'll probably continue Doom 3 after I just bitched about it. Doom 3, Doom 64. And field intensity. So got some fun stuff coming up. Go dye your hair a sensible color, young man. Good night. I don't tell you what to do. I'll come back and it'll be pink again. Don't worry. I don't know. I'll flip a coin and see what's going on. Brown did win the poll, so channel lore is staying the same for now. Anyway, I guess you can enjoy the music if you want, or you can go. I don't care, but stream's ending, so bye-bye.